Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Let's jump into this. There's two ways I'm running this. The way you just seen was with glass cannon, but I found a more safer way. As you can see, I was getting ripped apart. This is the more safer way. As you can see, the gas is hitting for 343K. Now I'm switching to glass cannon. Let it cool down. Alright, got the ramp ups going. 409K. $409K when you get it all ramped up, when you're using the glass cannon version. But get around 360 with the other chest piece. I forget what it is, but let's take a look. Spark. I'm using the chest piece talent with Spark on it. Now we're gonna ramp it up with the Spark with Overcharge. We're gonna ramp them all up and see how much we get out of that with this build. Using this guy to get Overcharge over here. There we go. $344, $343. About 343. Maybe a little bit higher. I'm not too sure if I got the overcharge on that one. But let's try the glass cannon piece now. I'm gonna proc my overcharge. Mechanical animals hitting at 107K with the wow. Wow. 462K or 5? 426K with the glass cannon version. A lot more powerful, but you take a lot more damage. A lot more powerful. Now, even though I'm losing a little bit of 5% weapon damage. Using the glass cannon version, I prefer this better because you take less damage. Let's see how hard the guns are hitting. $237K. $107 usually. When I crit, goes up high. 130. 29. Oof, 165. 192. 37. So you're getting some still decent weapon damage. Let's try this with the glass cannon version. $224, $288. A lot more high when you crit. $216. The regular shots pretty high. But like I said, you have to sacrifice one for the other. It's up to you. Whatever you feel comfortable with. Some people are comfortable with glass cannon, so that version may work for you. You can get a lot more power. You can see with the gas, 406. Now I'm using the mechanical animal. Show you how much this is hitting for. With the spark, this is why I like using the spark, because it gives you some weapon damage when your skill hurts someone. And seeing that my skill is always going to hurt someone, I'm always going to have that on. Let's try the glass cannon with the mechanical animal. A lot higher. 2 something. Without even critting, it was hitting at 2 something. That's crazy. Anyway, let's get into this build. Usually don't do too much of that, but this is going to be a quick one. Using a technician specialization, make sure you put your skill damage up and all your guns up, which ones you're going to use, whatever you choose. Now, what we're doing is, I'm using the test subject for the 40% skill damage. Mechanical animal, so I can go into overcharge, face mask, industries or whatever. So I can get the duration, skill duration. Out summit, chest piece. 2-piece out summit. That way I can get the duration. Future initiative 3-piece. So I can take the duration and skill haste. Skill damage rolled on all the future initiative pieces. Backpack, Alp Summit. Perfect tech support. God roll, status effect, and skill haste. Status effect is very important. That's what gets the duration higher. Now, I have a little status effect on the spark, so my chems are hitting and staying down for 24 seconds. If I could find another chest piece that has better stats on it, I would have a little more in the glass cannon. If you have skill damage, I don't have either one. So, you'll probably have something better. But yeah, that's my new gas build. It's got the longest duration I've ever seen. 24 seconds, 7 to 8 gas pellets. Make sure you have a duration mod for your chest piece, backpack, face mask. I have one perfect duration mod, 10%, and the other two are 9.8. And my gun has a 4.8 duration mod in that too. This is what gives me the 24-second duration for my chem. This is what makes the build work. The longer the chem stays down, the better it is for you, because even if they get out of cover, you have so many and you're spreading it around where you'll get used to it, hopefully. I'm still testing this build out and I have trouble with it sometimes. I kill myself. You have to play far away with this build, because if you shoot a chem on the floor and then you use the mechanical animal and you get overcharged, the chem that was on the floor that wasn't on overcharge will go on overcharge. So if you're standing next to it thinking you're safe, when it goes on overcharge, it's going to spread. You're not going to see it, but you will be affected. It's happened multiple times with this build, so you have to play safe. This build can be used for PvP. I've used it, but you need a strong team to push ahead of you. And if you use it the right way, people don't stand a chance. If you're a skill build pure or a DPS build, you cannot survive 2 seconds of my chems, because it takes off that much. You've seen how high it goes. If you're a pure skill or DPS, you only have 726k. I'm hitting, as you can see, at 300 to 400k a tick. So that's 2 seconds is 2 ticks. That's almost 800k armor. You're gone. 2 seconds in my chems and you're a DPS or a skill build, you're dead. That's seconds. So you have to use that knowledge to your strategy so you can win. You don't engage too hard, because like I said, if you're using the glass cannon version on the PvP, they will hit you with one bullet and you will die, because you're at skill tier 6. You can if you have a better chest piece that already has skill damage on it or whatever, you can roll one armor core onto your gloves or any piece that you have if it's really good, because you're using a technician and that gives you an extra skill tier. I would prefer to have more armor, but the chest pieces that I had, I just got lucky enough to find them. So when I find the exact perfect one with the spark on it that has skill damage on it, I'm going to roll that to armor, so I have more armor and I'll still be at skill tier 6. And when I have more armor, this build is going to be a lot more deadlier, because then I could take more shots. You don't have to actually do what I did. If you want to make yourself more tankier and take more shots, you can easily lower your duration by taking the mods out and put protection from elite, and you'll be able to take a lot more shots. What makes the chem also hit as hard as it is, as you've seen in the video, I'm using the artificial hive, the purple one. That's what gives another, I think 15 to 10% boost on the chem, so you have to use that. You can use it in different ways if you want. You can lower the duration, or you can lower the skill damage without using the hive, and you can use something else. It would be crazy to try something else. I'm gonna try to figure out something that'll work with it, but I just wanted to mainly make my chem launcher. It's a chem launcher build. Nothing else. I just wanted to make my chem as strong as possible with enough weapon damage where I can take people down. I'm going to dub this one my Apex Legends Caustic build. I already have my Gibraltar build out there, so if you want to take a look at that, go look at my older videos. And I got a lot of gas builds coming. I got another gas build that I just put out recently with Glass Cannon on a PvP version. And I used some of the ideas that I had from this build on that build. Like the Artificer Hive. And I added some another piece to the build, and I changed that build a little bit, and it hits at 533 a chem launch. That's before overcharge. I'll bring that one next. You have a good day, agents.